morning, Sudarshan Reddy Gudu. Today, the total world people are suffering from malnutrition food. That is, the total world people or the food or not consists zinc, magnesium, boron, silicon, iron, sulfur, and calcium, etc. micronutrients. Because the farmers not using all these micronutrients, I am going to solve all the micronutrients problem of the humans and plants. Moreover, I am going to solve all the problems of the human diseases and crop diseases and farmers problems. These are germinated rice. I will going to explain these. According to my magic agriculture theories and researches, all the crop diseases are just due to deficit of zinc, magnesium, boron, silicon, etc. micronutrients. Because moreover, in abnormal conditions, that is in heavy rain, heavy summer, in very severe coldness, plants can't get all these micronutrients. Then resistance decreases in the plants. Then many diseases, even fungal, sucking and nut borer attack the leaf eating, this attack the crops and damaging the crops. Then insects, farmers are spraying tons, billions of tons of poison insecticides and curing the diseases of the crops. That is poisoning the crop and curing the diseases, but not enriching the crop with the decreased deficit micronutrients. If we supply micronutrients from the seedling stage, if we supply micronutrients in the abnormal conditions, then plant resistance never decreases, then no diseases attack such crops. Such crops will be very, very rich in micronutrients and moreover poisonous-free crops. Such crops improves our human health also. Many diseases of humans and even plants are just due to the micronutrients. In India, our elders used to say that overnight food is a rich food, that is sadhyanamu paramannam antaru. That means overnight food will be fermented. When fermented food will contains high rich iron and other nutrients. That's why it will be very, very rich for good for health. We all farmers know that germination of the seeds. Germination itself means fermentation. We all farmers know that we will smell alcoholic smell when germinated the paddy and other rice, either seeds. That is, germinated grains will be fermented by germinating the seeds. All the grains, all the pulses can be becomes rich in nutrients when we germinate them. In America, still today, a big company producing wine named Moon, title may be Moon, producing alcohol by germinating maize grains. I am germinated grain rice, same kind of paddy grains in different types. This type is soaked in formula 4 and magnesium and treated the same liquid for 3 days, 4 days in germinating process. This rice is soaked in zinc and magnesium and treated with same solution for 3 days. The color is just due to the jute bag. This grain is germinated only with soft water, bore water. Of course, germination is very, very fast in soft water. To get germinated rice, we have to take some precautions. We have to soak the grains only for 12 days, 12 hours. Then we have to germinate the rice only for 24 hours. Then, of course, we have to germinate the seeds in a jute bags. Then we have to dry the germinated rice only in the shade. We have to dry the germinated rice only in the shade for 5 to 7 days according to the humidity and temperature of the weather. Then we have to dry the rice 1 or 2 hours in heavy sun. Then we have to mill them only as brown rices. We should not polish them. If we polish them, the value of the germination also vanishes. Then we can get very, very fine germinated rice. This rice will contains iron and other nutrients, other proteins in big quantity. I have germinated some rice 6 months back. I have taken 7 kgs of each type. This is normal brown rice. Did not soak in water, did not germinate this rice. Just made it brown rice in a golden type, that is in kundena and broccoli. Out of 7 kgs, I got 5.5 kgs rice. That is also very fine rice. There is no broken rice. These rice are germinated in soft water, in bore water, for 4 days. The rice became very, very broken. I got very, very less quantity of rice. I got only 3/4 rice. That's too broken rice. I germinated these rice in zinc and magnesium, 2 grams per liter, soil applicable zinc and magnesium, only for 3 days. I got some more best quality of rice, very less broken rice. The rice are very, very hard in processing the brown rice in golden type. These rice are germinated in formula 4 and magnesium. These rice are almost very rich in quality. Of course, not like this normal rice, but somewhat richer than the other types of rices. This brown rice of grain soaked in zinc and magnesium yielded 4 quarters of kg rice after 7 kgs of grains. This formula 4, these grains which are soaked in formula 4 and magnesium gave 4.5 kgs of rice in 7 kgs of brown rice, 7 kgs of grains. We should not germinate the rice more than 1 day, because in growing the seedlings consumes all the nutrients of the food. We have to germinate only 1 day. If you germinate 2 days or 3 days, the seedlings consumes all the nutrients from the seeds. Within 7 days, the seedlings consumes all the nutrients of the seeds. Then these grains will be contains no nutrients. This type, all the grains I have taken is very, very less poor quality, very, very diseases. 50 less than 50% standard. They have very fungal diseases. So I request all the doctors recommend to eat sprouts, but sprouts should not be germinated more than 1 day. If you germinate more than 1 day, the seedlings or the shoots and the roots consumes all the nutrients from the grains. If people and the government support me, then there will be no malnutrition problem to the world, because all the farmers, all the world people get nutrient rich crops, nutrient rich food. Moreover, they won't get many infections like cold, corona, and other infections. Moreover, the plants also get complete nutrients, and there will be no diseases to the crops. Then farmers will produce nutrients rich and poisonous free crops. This is normally produced brown rice, very very best quality of rice. This is soaked in normal water, germinated 4 days. Almost all rice is broken because the seedlings consumed all the nutrients as days are increasing in the germination stage. This is zinc and magnesium treated rice. I got 4.25 kgs out of 7 kgs of rice. This I got only 3.25 kgs rice out of 7 kgs rice. I got 4.5 kgs of rice out of 7 kgs. This is formula grains germinated in formula 4 and magnesium. This is normal soaked germinated rice. This is grain germinated in zinc and magnesium. Of course, they may not be edible or not edible. I am going to send all the types of the rice to the labs for the testing and see the nutrient consistency of the grains. If I am spraying zinc and magnesium for last 2 years to the paddy. I have the samples. I have sent all those 2 types of the rice to the labs too. Generally, if we spray, we have to spray micronutrients from the seedling stage. We have to spray in the growing stage. We have to spray in the abnormal conditions of the weather. Then all the crops, not just in paddy, all the crops will get almost all nutrients, then get strong resistance. Then there won't be crop disease in the world. Farmers never get crop losses. Moreover, get double yielded crops with high nutrients food that will save the world. Jai Hind.